Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Man Knows Football. You're here with myself, Guni. And I know the setup is a little different. This isn't a permanent thing. I just couldn't find the memory card adapter for this bad boy because this little micro thing needs another thing to go inside. Pause. Yeah. Slip inside this camera. Pause for this to work. Do you know what I mean? But it's the smallest piece and cheapest bit of equipment that has stopped me from being able to use that camera. But it doesn't matter. We've got a contingency plan. We have a plan B. And here we are. So big up everybody that's here. Make sure you smash that subscribe button as well. Leave your thoughts down there in the comments. Smash a like as well. Get us up in the algorithm. We are here to discuss the Champions League knockout stage of Dortmund versus Chelsea. The first round of this knockout stage is over in Dortmund. Two teams in two very different positions. Borussia Dortmund are absolutely flying at the minute. 7 wins in 7 for them in the Bundesliga. Well in the thick of the title race within 3 points of top of the table, Bayern Munich. Surprisingly, Union Berlin are second, 1 point behind Bayern Munich. So very interesting season over there in Bundesliga. Usually it is a one-horse race, but Dortmund are still very much in that race. Like I said, 7 wins in 7. They are in very impressive form ever since the return of the World Cup. Not a single loss. And Chelsea will be their next test, will be their biggest test for sure, because the 7 teams that they faced, regardless of where we are in the table, none of them are as good as Chelsea. So this is the real first test for Dortmund to see where they are truly in their progress this season. Borussia Dortmund, let's not get it twisted. They do have a very good team. They do have a very attacking philosophy of football. They do play in a 4-1-4-1. They've got an attacking 5 of Julian Brandt, Marco Reus, Bellingham, Reina and Makoko. But obviously for this game, Makoko will be injured. He'll be unavailable. But they're going to be bringing in a striker who I think is a lot more dangerous than Makoko due to the circumstances. And that is Sebastian Haller. Yeah, not saying Makoko's shit because he looks like a top elite level prospect. But just where Haller is in life, thankfully, he has just beat cancer. He is back playing professional football. The hunger and the drive in a competition like this, after all of that has happened, just a reminder of life is there to be lived. He is going to be on it, yeah, proper, on it like Wallace and Gromit. This guy is going to be focused. So for me, that adds a little bit more spice, a little bit more danger in their front line. But yeah, so we've got to be very careful of Dortmund attacking-wise. Defensively, I 100% feel we can do some damage. Guerrero, Schlotterbeck, Sula and Ryerson as the back 4. I definitely think that we can get in behind them. Borussia Dortmund, remember, they're an attacking team, so they're going to be leaving space in behind for us to be exploiting. I highly doubt they're going to be sitting back and just trying to hit us on a counter-attack the whole game. They should feel disappointed if they're doing that at home in Germany, and I highly doubt that's going to be the team who's going to be, doing that, doing the shithousery. So, look, there's definitely opportunities to get at them with the quality that we've got in this squad as well. Obviously, I'm going to get into my lineups, what I would like to see. But we should definitely be getting opportunities. Gregors Kobel, their goalkeeper, is a very good goalkeeper. And it's one that I hope Chelsea are thinking about recruiting in the future. This is a very good goalkeeper. It's one that I've spoken about several videos ago when we were talking about goalkeepers. Him and Diogo Costa are 2 goalkeepers that I like very much. But yeah, he's going to be difficult to beat because on his day, he is an absolute wall. But Chelsea, on our day, we can beat anybody. It's like I said, we've got a rich history in this competition. Yeah, we're a force in this competition. We need to at least, we need to forget about the Premier League. That's the beauty of this competition, is we don't have to think about our domestic form for tomorrow. We're going to be focusing on Europe. It's a clean slate, knockout stages. If we get our job done, that is a massive confidence raiser for every single competition, in my honest opinion. A win against Dortmund it's got an opportunity for us to start our season again. I know this is the 10th time you're hearing me say this, but this is where we are, Chelsea Football Club. But I think this is a great opportunity to start building some confidence. We've definitely got the history. We've definitely got the minerals to definitely do this. Do you know what I mean? So let's keep our European clout strong and never forget that mentality that Roman Abramovich and even Thomas Tuchel, fair play to him, left us in this competition. Do you know what I mean? We've still got the players there. We've still got the leadership there. and we've improved in quality. So I honestly think, because I'm looking at rivals the same, Dortmund, it's going to be an easy day in the office for them. I really think they're underestimating. This is a different competition. The guys are definitely going to be up for this. You know, form is not really too much of a concern from domestic to Europe. Knockout stages, anyone on their day could be winning. And us as Chelsea Football Club, we know we can beat anybody on their day. But as for Chelsea, this is the lineup that I would love to see from us. Obviously, you can see there with the fancy graphics, the fancy Champions League graphics. Smash a like for that. That took me a lot of time, yeah. Kepa in goal, Reece James at right back, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Chilwell as the back four. Then the midfield three, as you can see, Zakaria, Enzo, Felix just at the tip of that pivot. Then you got the front three, Mudryk, Havertz, and Madueke. Now, there's a few things that I'm going to be saying about this lineup. Yeah, for me, if we had a full selection of players, there'd be several names that might be holding bench here. And one that I can think of is, you know, respectfully, Chalobah. I do feel he's going to step in and he's going to do an excellent job like he always does. But we've seen that partnership between Thiago Silva and Badiashile. It was only against West Ham where Badiashile conceded his first goal, I believe, or am I bugging out here? But something like that. But Badiashile and Thiago Silva, I think, was a brilliant partnership. He's going to be a huge, huge miss. It's a shame that he's had to miss out. Aubameyang as well, although I have my feelings about him, I've got to respect what we have currently fit as our forwards, and I feel like Aubameyang could have been somebody we could have relied on at some stage in this competition. But you got to trust what the gaffer's doing. Aubameyang hasn't exactly been playing on top form, but then again, nobody else really has. But it is what it is. 3 players were able to be registered from January into the knockout stages of the competition. And we had to put our new signings in. I mean, Enzo Fernandez, how do you leave a midfielder like that out? That's an absolute no-brainer. Jorginho's gone out the door, Enzo Fernandez in, so we would have been light in midfield anyway. João Felix as well, you just can't leave a name like that out. You've seen his performances so far at Chelsea, albeit 2, but very exciting. You can see that he is a baller. Mudryk, now this is one where I could have compromised for Badiashile because, you know, that partnership for me is working, and when defensive partnerships are working, I don't really think you should be messing with them too much. That's just my honest opinion. So I feel like Mudryk could have perhaps had to, you know, sit this one out for a bit. But who knows? He might come into this and absolutely light up the tournament and prove me wrong. I hope he does. But it is what it is, man. But the other 2 that were made ineligible, I have my doubts. I feel there were several other candidates that could have gone ahead of them. I'm not even going to discuss that, just given how toxic everything is at the fan base at the minute. I'm not really trying to rehash all of that. Positivity right now, Champions League, new competition. It's one that really excites me. I have a good feeling about this game as well. I really have a good feeling about this game. That 4-3-3, we can really impose our attacking strengths as well in this team. Defensively, I think we're a lot better, a lot more sound than Borussia Dortmund in their previous games. Although they've gone on a 7-win run in the Bundesliga, they have conceded several goals, so they definitely can be got at. And in my opinion, Mudryk, Madueke and Kai Havertz, that trident should have enough to be punishing them. Reason why I'm choosing Kai Havertz, I know a lot of you saying, why are you picking Kai? Why are you picking Kai? We got to be honest here. It's a massive gamble. Yes, I understand. I am not his hugest fan. I'm not Kai Havertz's biggest fan, and I wouldn't be opposed to him perhaps, you know, being moved on in the future. But I've just I have to go with him because 1, we're light, and 2, Kai Havertz has come alive in big games, and I hope he can just replicate that again. I really hope he can replicate that again. Everybody else picks themselves. They change in that midfield. Obviously, Zakaria steps in a more natural defensive midfielder, somebody who can screen our front 4 a lot more reliably because let's have it right. That 4-1-4-1 that we're coming up against in that attack, there is no mugs. There's several names in there that can more than play football. Marco Reus, Jude Bellingham, Giorgio Reyna as well, the young US international. Julian Brandt is okay as well. And then, like I said, Haller, who I feel is going to be very dangerous. But I do feel with the names that we can start, we've got enough to deal with them. We have, respectfully, we have dealt with bigger and better. We have come up against, current Champions League holders and now world champions Real Madrid and gone toe-to-toe with them. So I do think we've got it in us to deal with them. A lot of people will say, well, it was under a different manager, etc., etc. I still feel a lot of that mentality is still there. It doesn't just go away. But Zakaria, for me, to give Enzo that natural balance. Zakaria, naturally, as a DM, can also play box-to-box. Enzo, let him influence every third of the game, whether it's defensive, in the middle of the park, or in that final third. That is what Enzo is great at. He is great at influencing everywhere, but he needs somebody next to him who can just focus on the dirty work, who can focus on, being disciplined, staying disciplined to allow Enzo to roam. So this is why I'm very optimistic, because now with that front three, Enzo with that creativity and his genius brain, he's going to be finding these guys. It's just up to Madueke, Mudryk to be making the runs, Kai Havertz to be staying on side. Yeah, and I'm confident. I honestly think we can come away from their stadium with a win, the Signal Iduna Park. I'm not trying to say this disrespectfully, but, I've given my reasons in this video. But I definitely think we can be coming away. My score prediction, listen, I'm going to be very positive here. I feel that Chelsea are going to get their first win in God knows how long, and we definitely deserve it. And a win against Borussia Dortmund away is a massive way to boost the confidence around the whole club. So I'm going to go with Chelsea 2, Borussia Dortmund 1. I do think we beat them at their stadium. I do hope we beat them at their stadium. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. But people, let me know what you think. Do you agree with my lineup? Do you like my lineup? Do you like the formation? What would you change? What would you disagree with if there's something that you disagree with? Do you agree with my result? Let me know what your predictions are for the game tomorrow. Do you have a good feeling? You get me? Let's see, man. Graham Potter, he needs our backing as well. So let's back this manager. We have heard on the socials that he is here to stay. The board do not intend on sacking him. Let's see anyway. There's always that possibility, but let's see. So let's back our manager. New competition, new opportunity for a fresh start. Knockout stages. Let's go on a run in the Champions League, and who knows? Who knows? But people, road to 20k, help me with the subscriptions. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, help us get closer to 20k. We're almost at 16, so help us get there first. Smash up that like button. Leave your thoughts down there in the comments as well. If you want to support the channel a little further, smash that join button to join the membership. Also as well, hit that super thanks button as well. Every single one of those, paid and non-paid, they help the channel, so we would appreciate it. So people, up the Chelsea at all times. Peace out.